My name is Owen, and today I'm going to be taking you through a simple step-by-step process to a modern Britpop haircut. So this is how Lucas's hair looked before. As you can see, he has a lot of hair. The look I'm aiming to create for Lucas is inspired by the 90s Britpop era of Oasis, but with a modern twist in the finish. I started this haircut by assessing the fixed factors, such as the hairline and natural growth patterns. This will help me in reverse engineering the haircut and mapping out the zones and shapes I want to create. This haircut is made up of mainly round shapes in each zone, with some reverse triangular features due to the longer exterior. I started by creating a box section on the apex panel to separate the top from the back and sides. I then used the back corner of that box section to separate the side panels from the back by taking a section from the corner to behind the ear on both sides. Through the back, I split the entire panel in two due to how large it is. This then leaves me with my mapped out haircut. The starting point of this haircut is in the back panel due to the fact that it's the largest zone of the head and will dictate the rest of the haircut's structure. The length at the back will give me my length for the sides, and the length from the back will also give me my length for the top. To begin, I razored out the exterior using my hands to place pressure on the hair. This will give me a more accurate feeling for how the hair will respond once dry. Once the exterior was outlined, I then created a profile guide to create my length and shape for the zone. This small panel will be square through both axes to retain maximum length at the exterior. Using the length at the exterior as my guide, I will then use my razor to create a dishevelled square line. From here, I took vertical sections parallel to the profile guide on both the right and left hand side. Each new section travelled back to the previous, and the guide travels with me. Once I completed this process on both sides, I released the top panel. I used the same sectioning pattern as the zone below, only this time I'm using my scissor and I stood on the left hand side the whole time for both visibility and control. In this zone, I created a round shape vertically and horizontally. I did this by changing the numeric system so that the guide travelled and each new section left the head directly. Once this whole zone was complete, it gave me my guide for the side panels.
Hey, in case you didn't know, we have a program called the Unlimited Barber Mentorship. Put simply, it's designed to help barbers make more money and live a better life from cutting hair. In our combined 30 years of experience in the hair industry, we have worked with thousands of barbers to help them grow and thrive. Between that and the success that we've had in our own careers, getting to $100 plus for a haircut, working with some of the world's biggest and best brands such as Dyson, and building 2 multi-six-figure education businesses, we've done just about everything a barber can do. And now we have packaged up all of our experiences to share them with you. In recent years, since starting our mentorship, we have helped 50 plus barbers add a recorded $3 million of additional revenue to their businesses, as well as countless and priceless personal wins that you can actually go and see through the description below this video. If you are sick of letting life happen to you and you want to start creating a life by design, then UBM might be for you. Our goal is to help you build a business that serves your life, not a life that serves your business. If you'd like more information on how the program works, go to the description below this video where you'll find the link for the details and you'll see a link to apply. In that same description, you'll also find access to more free business resources that will help you grow your business regardless. We hope to see you on the inside.
I started by establishing the exterior line with my razor. Then, taking a reference from the back, I took vertical sections and worked forward, bringing the guide with me. Being aware to slide my fingers away towards the end of each section to leave a longer, dishevelled line. I repeated the process on the other side. Only a few differences were that my finger angle and body position were changing. The next and last zone to be cut was the apex or the top of the haircut. The starting point here was by establishing the length of the fringe. To do so, I split the top panel in 2 directly down the middle. I then created parallel horizontal sections on each side, working backwards. I used the same principle as the exterior shape at the nape and used my hand to apply light pressure to the fringe and created my guide using the razor. Every new section will now meet this first guide, and I worked back the head until I ran out of hair. This length at the front combines with the length at the crown from cutting the back panel and gave me my length for the profile guide. This panel will be both round vertically and horizontally. Using vertical sections and a numeric system, I then created my round shape through this panel. Once the wet shape was complete, I applied some matte paste to the wet hair so that the product would distribute evenly throughout. I then finished by using my Dyson Supersonic, using only my hands and the gentle air attachment for the most natural and realistic result. Once I established my dry shape, I spent the final few minutes going through the haircut to refine by using techniques such as slicing and point cutting to soften and sharpen any necessary details. This was all done visually. To end the haircut, I used some more matte paste to create some separation.